Hello there. I'm Lorraine McQueen, and I would like to introduce you to my new caregiver app, ALZlog. ALZlog was created for caregivers taking care of their loved ones in their home, or maybe they're still living at home in assisted living, memory care, wherever this can be useful in all those areas. So, the first place that I want to start with is the All About Me. This is where you put in the basic information on your loved one, and this is the point for caregivers coming in, helpers, to be able to see the information about your loved one. And then the next one that we have is the daily routine. This is what they like to do. This, for people with dementia, it's very important that you keep them in their routine. So if you're out for the day or you have a helper coming in and they know the routine, it makes it a whole lot easier for them and your loved one. So all that basic information is here. And then the next one that we have is the appointments. So you can put in the appointments and it will show the day of the appointment just like a regular calendar would. But after you go to your doctor's appointment, you come back, you can come in and you can edit this note and you can put a note in there. And, with an example being started a new medicine or stopped medicine or something that you can come back and check later and will remind you or let you know what was done. Then there is the personal care tab. This is that basic information of what they need. A helper would need to know to take care of them. Do they have dentures? Do they wear glasses? Do they need help toileting? Are they one assist? Do they need somebody to stand and hold on to them as they walk? Or do they need somebody to help feed them? All that basic stuff would be here also. And then the next one is that personal care tracker. So if you have a helper coming into your home, or you track this also, but say they come in and they do that morning care, it's all right here. So they're going to document, and it's just, it is quick and easy. I made it as simple as possible. The information is there. You just click on it and it fills it out. So this person would come in and be able to chart that they gave them their bath, they showered them, and they got them up for breakfast, whatever they did. And that's all that basic information there. So you can see what was done. The medication tracker is very important. So if your loved one is not taking their medicine, that can lead to serious issues, especially if they're heart medicines or blood pressure medicine, something like that. So this helps you keep track and see a trend. If you see that they are refusing their medicine frequently, then you need to make sure your doctor knows that. All of the tracker forms in here are downloadable. That means that you can click this little button right here, and it will download that into your phone or into your computer as a spreadsheet. Then you can print it or you can just forward it onto your doctor's office. Many doctor's offices now have apps where you can just send stuff to them. So the next one then is pain. Recognizing pain in somebody with dementia, for many people, it's very difficult. They're not able to tell you where they hurt. They don't recognize that they hurt. They just know something's wrong, and they'll often act out. So I set this up to where you can see where the pain is, what time it happened, what the intervention was, what you did it relieve their pain? And in here also is choices to the signs and symptoms of pain. Are they grimacing? Are they moaning? Are they pacing? Those different things. I made it as easy as possible to help you figure out if your loved one is in pain. And then the next one is the weight and the vital signs. So weight loss in somebody with dementia can lead to some serious complications. So if you are trending what the weight is doing, then you will be able to see that they've lost, maybe 10% in a month or 2 months or whatever. And then that information can be shared with your doctor, because there are some things he can do. There are medications to stimulate their appetite. You can add Ensure, just different things that can be done. And also for blood pressure, if they're on a blood pressure medicine and they're losing weight and they're getting smaller, and they may not need that whole dose. You may see that they're getting lightheaded. And if you're tracking that, then you can recognize the problem and you can share that information with your doctor. The caregiver notes is you can put a note in there for the day. Your helper can put a note in. You can use it to make sure that say you have 4 or 5 different helpers coming in. You can put notes in there and that they can all see. It's a good communication tool for whoever is involved. If you have family members who don't live anywhere near you, but they want to know what's going on, they want to stay involved, you can share this app with them and they can get in just like you can and see what's going on. They can leave notes in there also. Then the other area is meal intake tracker. So how we talked about weight loss, one of the things that you look for with weight loss is their appetite and how much they're eating. So this gives you, you can fill this in and you can put what they're eating in. With some people with dementia, their appetite changes and their taste buds change. So you may have somebody who's liked meatloaf for 40 years and all of a sudden now hates it. So this helps give you an idea as those changes happen, you will be able to see it because on here, it shows what they refused, what they didn't want, and what they liked. So this one is very helpful tool for caregivers. And then there's the bowel tracker. This is one of those areas that a lot of caregivers don't realize that they should be paying more attention to. If your loved one has diarrhea for more than 24 hours, they're at a big risk for dehydration, and that could cause some problems. But on the other hand, what if their bowels haven't moved in 4 or 5 days? Then they could get into other problems with their gut. So this is one thing that you should be looking at. They should have some type of bowel protocol. If you don't have one, work with your doctor and have him help you set one up. So that if their bowels don't move by day 3, then you're going to give prune juice or whatever your doctor wants. But if you keep a track of this, then you will know when their gut's in trouble and help prevent those issues. A sleep tracker is another area of concern with a lot of dementia caregivers. Sometimes they will sleep for 20 hours a day. Sometimes they will stay awake for 3 days in a row. And other times they will get their days and nights mixed up. They may sleep all day long and be up all night. But you can trend this and you can see where the problems are and help try to intervene and make some changes. If you have this information sent over to your doctor, then he may be able to help you figure out a medicine that will help them sleep better. Then there's a behavior tracker. Behaviors is one of the biggest problems for people taking care of somebody with dementia. It is probably one of the main reasons that family members end up sending their loved one to a nursing home. So if you are tracking these behaviors and you can identify what the trigger is, what caused it, what the intervention was, what did you do that made a difference? Did it make it better, make it worse? You can see this and you can look back at this and you can help maybe eliminate those behaviors. And if not, you've got a good record to send to your doctor to help him choose the right medicine for the behavior. Different medicines need different different behaviors need different medicines. So he needs a good, clear picture of what's going on, and this will help you get that for him. Then another area in here is the dementia tracker. So this is where you can see what you're going to document. So if they can't answer, carry on a conversation anymore, they're not initiation conversations, you'll mark it in here. And then that just kind of guides you and lets you know where they are in the disease and as it's progressing. So it's a very good tool to have, and it will help you and the other caregivers and your doctor also see the progression. And then the last form that I have here is the activity tracker. That is to help those caregivers coming into your home, those helpers, or you, to make sure that you're keeping your loved one busy. You're giving them something to do. They get bored so easily. And if you've got something going on to keep them busy, no matter how small it is, it's going to make a better day for both of you. So I hope that I explained this well for you and you've got a good understanding of what the ALZlog app is and how it can help you and your loved one and your distant caregivers that are wanting to stay involved. So please take a few minutes, look at everything I've sent here. And if you think this can help you and your family, please go to alzlog.com and register for the app. Thank you.